Hey, what's up everybody, it's me Chris J here, and we're playing some more Gotham City Imposters, and you know what, it's probably one of the best FPS games I've played so far this year, which is easy to say considering it is probably the first FPS to come out this year. I could be wrong, but anyways, we're playing on Amusement Mile. All these maps are from the Batman genre. It is very nice. I like how it's designed. They're not all very dark and creepy. A lot of them have a lot of light. It's very easy to see in them. And just look how amazing this game is. As you can see right there, that is one of the health and ammo deposits right there. And it's pretty cool. So, I just noticed something that I didn't mention in my last video, and that is above your health, right over there, you can see where your heart is, and then the 180, and then the team you're on, I guess that would be the Joker. You can see your kill streak. So when you start to get, I think it's 2 kills, you will end up with a kill streak, and it'll tell you exactly how many kills you've gotten in this life, which I think is amazing. Now, this gun I'm using is probably one of my favorite guns. It is called the Gatekeeper, and I used a silencer on it because the silencer doesn't seem to affect its damage as much because it's very close quarters map. Well, actually, since I run around a lot and I rush, I get in close quarters most of the time, so range doesn't really affect it, which is good for me, and not always good for anyone else. But something I've noticed is you don't really need the long-range weapons in this game per se. I could be wrong, but all the maps that I've played doesn't seem like there's very many long-range open areas. It seems to be a lot of very close range and very well-designed maps. It's very well designed. I will admit that. I think the best weapons to use on this would probably be the assault rifle, the submachine gun, and the shotgun. I know there are 2 other ones, but I can't remember what they are, except for the snipers. I know one is snipers. I do not recommend using them on close quarters maps like these, but if you can play a map where you have an area where there's a very long open area, snipers is probably a very good one to use. I don't think it's a one-hit kill unless you shoot them in the head, so it's got that Battlefield 3 style to it, unless you kill someone who's using a smaller body type. I think if you hit them in the chest, it does 144 damage, which would be enough to kill the one with the smallest health, for sure. I'm not entirely sure about the one with the second smallest, but it's fairly easy to kill them with the sniper if it's a smaller body type, but with a bigger body type, it's better to use a machine gun or a shotgun, and yeah, so that's basically my tips I can give you. Another thing is, if you're going to play this game, play it like you would play Call of Duty, except if you're going to camp, don't camp. I fucking hate campers. But rush around, play like it's just all fun. The experience is pretty much the same as any video game. It's like, I think it's 100 for a kill, 50 for some sort of headshot or assist or anything, and then it's I think it's 100 for a kill streak. As you can see up there in the to the right, it says my kill streak, and I have 2 kills this life. So there you go. Now, health, I do not know if it regenerates if you aren't using the regenerative perk, but that's something to look out for. I could be wrong. I've only had this game for like an hour. I played the trial and I bought the actual game, so I will be playing much more of this. And yeah, it's amazing. I love it. It's definitely a must-own. And yeah, so another thing I may have left out in the last game is each time you level, you have like unlocks. Like, you don't always unlock something for a weapon, but you unlock like keys, and you can choose any attachment. It's kind of like Black Ops with credits, except you don't have to reach a certain level in order to unlock something. If you want like a red dot sight, you don't have to wait to be like level 6 or anything. You just have to wait till you have a key, you unlock it, you click on it, you get it for that weapon. I believe there are several attachments for each gun, except for the shotgun. I don't remember how many attachments are for that one. But there are things like red dot sight, reflex sight, silencers. I think there might be extended mags. I could be wrong, but there are a lot of things you can do to customize your gameplay to whatever you want it to be. And we can move on to perks. You also unlock keys for perks too. So those are very helpful. You can choose many things from having kinda bulletproof, where you take less damage per bullet, or you could have things like let's see. You could have things like hard target, which is something I use later on, and that basically what that is the damage modifier for someone shooting you in the head is gone. So they will not get that bonus. So, for instance, I do about 30 damage on a normal distance shot in the chest. if I were to shoot that guy in the head, it would do about 67 damage, depending on the body type. I'm going with the normal body type. It would do 67 damage. If he was using hard target, it would not do that damage multiplier. It'd still be the original 30. So that's basically it. Now, there is a melee in this game, and for most targets, it's a one-hit kill. It's the exact same as what the Call of Duty melee is, if the default melee, not the change to the B. So it's default melee for Call of Duty. So it's pretty basic to remember. And I believe it is a knife. I could be wrong on what it is, but it does do a lot of damage, and it's very helpful in certain situations. Let's see, I must continue with something. Okay, so in this one, you probably noticed that I have the grapple hook or the grapple launcher, and I have the body armor. The body armor reduces the amount of damage I take by bullets, so it's very helpful for me. So yeah, that's what I use. Anyways, as you can see, I knifed him. It took him down to quite a low amount of health, but I didn't get the kill. And there you go. The knife killed that person one hit. It depends on the body type. So, one thing I noticed is that a lot of people will use the bigger body types most of the time. So, things like SMGs and assault rifles are better to aim for the head. I mean, trust me, it's best to aim for the head. And this, if you're wondering what just happened to me, I got hit by a, I think it's called a boomerang. It could be the batarang. I completely forgot. But each special gadget will have its effect. Boomerang kind of disorients you, makes it harder for you to hit someone. So it's kind of like a concussion grenade, if you think of it like that. So, yeah, that's basically all I remember from this game. I don't remember all the perks or all that. I could have probably looked up a list and put it into this game, but I got kind of lazy, and I figured, hey, you know what? Why not just put out some awesome content and, yeah, you know, just do this. Now, as you can see to the right there, it says I could do Rampage. I had no idea what that does, to be honest. So, I was lucky. I got 1 health there. But, yeah, so that has Rampage, and I honestly had no idea what it meant, so I just left it. I personally didn't notice in this game, to be honest, and if you guys know what it is, if you've played the game, if you know what it is, please let me know down below, or else I'll have to research it. But anyways, Rampage you usually get after a 5-kill streak. I'm not entirely sure what it does. I think it might reduce damage you take or increase the damage you do. I'm not entirely sure though, so don't quote me on that. That's just my guess. But anyways, that's all the information I have on this one. This map, as you can see, is a little bit bigger than the last one, which was Ace Chemicals, I believe, that I showed you. And it's got a lot of close quarters areas. It's got some very open areas, like this bridge area is quite open. You can go up to the balcony over there and you can snipe if you wanted. You could go onto the roof up here and you can snipe if you wanted. Using the grapple launcher can take you to places that you didn't think you could go to before, so it's very helpful to have those things. Play it, customize your character to whatever you want, play it the way you want. That's what makes this game awesome. And yeah, I hope you had fun watching it. I definitely had fun making it, and I will be making a lot more to come. And yeah, also, if you want, subscribe to me for my Battlefield 3 videos and my Dead Island Rider White DLC. I will have other gameplays coming soon, but I'm not entirely sure of what yet. Thank you.